All right, we have a new board showing some of the peak wind gusts reported in Charleston Airport earlier this morning. 68-mile-per-hour wind. Some of the buoys, the ones just offshore, well into the 70s. Isle of Palm, 63-mile-per-hour wind. That was early this morning. Somerville, 61-mile-per-hour wind, 818. And the East Basin, 60-mile-per-hour wind. This is just a sampling, but I think most of you would fall in somewhere in this category because there were numerous reports of 50s and 60s when it came to the strongest wind gust around the area. Now here is the actual storm, the satellite presentation, and yesterday we were certainly concerned it was upgraded back to a category 3, but the western side had become much better organized. Well, now you see we're seeing dry air coming into the western side, and that works in our favor. Now that offshore wind, even though we're still getting rain, we do see an end in sight as the storm is pulling away to the north-northeast, roughly 8 miles an hour, really just paralleling our coast. These are some of the wind gust reports we're receiving in. 52 at the airport, the National Weather Service, 52 over on Folly Beach. Current wind gust in Mount Pleasant is 46, 29 in Kingstree. We're talking about wind gusts, those bursts of wind, 3 to 5 seconds or so that we've had to endure today. So we continue to track Dorian. Right now, 50 miles to the east-southeast of Charleston. This is the brand new 11 o'clock advisory. So it's still just to the east-southeast of us. The core of the storm, the center, the winds are now 110 miles an hour. So National Hurricane Center backing it back off to a category 2 hurricane, as you can see by our icon, and a north-northeast movement at 8 miles an hour. And the pressure is about the same, 958 millibar. And millibar is the scientific measurement of atmospheric pressure. We know inches of mercury, of course. And if you wanted to basically convert that, multiply by 33.86 and you will get that number. So here is the way it looks in terms of what's going to happen right along the extreme eastern portions of North Carolina. Friday morning, already rocketing off Cape Hatteras with 100-mile-per-hour winds, and then it moves very quickly on out to sea. So here is a look at our models versus the National Hurricane Center track. And the GFS model, that's the American model, the European model, and really the basically agreement with the National Hurricane Center center point is amazing. They're all kind of in line, moving it off of our coast, and then potentially a landfall, another landfall. This one in the United States could be the Outer Banks of North Carolina. But I want you to look at the history. This is what this other line is, and you notice all the wobbles, the twists and the turns, and obviously as folks were watching from Florida, Georgia, and of course South Carolina, anxiety was high just because of that eventual turn that we wanted to take place. It has again started to rotate and pivot. So the extent of the wind again continues to show the strongest winds moving out of the area later tonight and into early Friday morning. So I would say that we're going to start to see those winds taper off after dinner time for us, but then up the coast into Georgetown and Horry County, it's going to take a little while longer. And then finally, as the storm pulls away, we'll see those strong gusty winds pull away as well. Here's a live look at the radar. Center of the storm, the eye of the storm, still seeing those rain bands rotating around the actual core, very, very close to the coast, the upper coast of Charleston County, and eventually will come very close to Georgetown County. So if you're watching us here this morning from Georgetown County, be ready because some of these strong gusty winds are heading in your direction, and I know you've gotten already your share, but more on the way. In addition to the strong winds, we're also looking at the heavy rain bands just offshore, so any wobble is going to bring those onshore, but as it moves off to the north and northeast, also taking these with them, but a few of those could get very close to the coast, and you'll see some squally weather moving on in. Generally, the leading edge of the highest winds and some of that heavy rain is about 13 miles offshore, so it's still offshore. And I'll tell you what, in the whole scheme of things, when you look at the big picture, that is a very, very close call for us. If that storm had migrated a little bit, let's say 20, 25 miles to the west, then this would have been right on shore, and we would be telling a different story right now. We know that it's been quite an afternoon, quite a morning, and will continue to be an afternoon filled with tropical storm force wind gust and heavy rain, but we know certainly it could have been worse. So as we look at the radar again presentation, you can see Brad and Octavia that Still going to be raining, still going to be windy through the rest of the afternoon, but as we mentioned earlier, certainly has been manageable overall. We've seen plenty of damage. Don't want to downplay that.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yes, but the bottom line is I think we've weathered this storm using a weather pun, if you will, but a lot of folks still are going to have a lot of pieces to pick up tomorrow.
People just want it to be over.
And that's the agony. I think Josh, myself, and David and Ariel, we all talked about this was not going to be a sprint. This was going to be a marathon, and it was going to be a nail-biter of a week. And we had to watch and wait every little turn, every little movement, every strengthening, every weakening. And, of course, then in the middle of that, we had to watch the Bahamas just get completely devastated. And after that, obviously, then us being impacted as well, but obviously nowhere close to what they've gotten in the Bahamas.
Right, and it boils down to some streets are this is a horrible storm for them because they have trees on top of roofs.
Right.
Trees scattered all around the yards, and we saw that
church on James Island.
Yeah.
That the whole roof came off.
Yeah, and again, obviously there'll be a lot of things that we don't know about yet. We're getting pictures and videos and reports, but I think when things settle down a little bit and people start surveying the damage, realizing something happened they didn't realize at that time. And also the power. There's a lot of people that don't have power. It's going to be a while to restore the power.
Uncomfortable for a lot of them too,
because
it's still humid out there.
Yeah,
a lot of people lost power since yesterday.
Yeah, the crews can't get back out there. It's not safe for them. I remember they had the ice storm a few years ago, and I was out covering that ice storm in St. George, and the power crews would try to get in there. They were in the marsh in the interstate area, and all of a sudden they'd have more ice they'd have to deal with, and the trees fell back on the power lines they just restored. So it's just a constant battle. I know they're doing the best they can. So patience, as we say, is a virtue.
We're going to have a lot of it over the next
several
days, especially out on the islands.
Absolutely, because they're saying that could be like a couple of days before they can get power
Wow.
back. Yeah. All right.